is Larry Trenton. I'm 35 and I'm from Essex. I've lived in Essex my whole life. I used to be a fisherman's assistant down the old markets, used to skin the fish when I was a boy. Unfortunately though, due to my back injury, I can't work currently, so I'm on the old social, as they say. So yeah, unfortunately I'd love to work, I really would, but it's just my back, it gives me all kind of menace, you know what I mean? So yeah, unfortunately I won't be doing that. No, I'm not married. No, I'm actually separated from my wife, um, Sally. Beautiful lady, beautiful lady. I met her actually when she was at school. Um, yeah, been together a long time, 10 years. 10 years it would be this summer. But yeah, as I say, things didn't really work out. You know, wanted different things. I think she was jealous because of all the attention I get. I do get a lot of female attention, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. She's afraid. Too right. Look at this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, really, that's kind of up in the air. That's all I can really say about the matter at the moment. I mean, I've got a few little birds on the side, you know, a few little dolly birds. It's all right. We have a good time. That's about as far as it goes. Nah, pal. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if I wanted to be on telly, I'd have been an actor. You know what I mean? I could have been an actor, actually, as well. But I say the old back problem. Yeah, I couldn't do the stunts. That's the thing, because as I say, I used to be quite fit. I mean, I'm pretty fit now, you know, considering my age and all that. But I used to be proper fit, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm talking proper muscles. They used to call me the muscle. Well, they didn't call me that, but I think, you know, they thought that. Do you know what I mean? Because when I was watching them, I was in the gym and I was getting showered, and I could just see it in their eyes. I mean, I think some of them were a bit, you know, whatever, mate. Each their own. I ain't like that. You know what I mean? Good art is good art. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. But yeah. So as I was saying, you know, I was a fit guy. You know, proper muscle in that. I could have been acting, but the old back went. You know what I mean? I had to make a choice. It was like, do I ignore, you know, the back problems I've had? You know, do I not claim what's rightfully mine? You know, my benefits. You know, like a mug. No thanks. No thanks, mate. All day long. No. Have an apple. Have an apple, mate. Peel it first. You know what I mean? You don't know who's touched it. Don't know who's touched it. You ever done that? You ever gone to a store and had a look? Always picking up apples. Fucking apples. Does my nut in. Ugh. Hideous little things they are. Hideous. Well, I don't like apples. Not at all, mate. Nah. Give me an apple, mate. I'll give you a slap. I wouldn't hurt you. You know, you're only a little lad. I don't mean it like that, mate. Calm down. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Does that answer your question? I don't even remember what the fucking question was now, pal. I mean, fucking hell, what my chatterbox? School. School, yeah. Yeah, I went to school. Yeah, I didn't have a great time at school. I can't tell you the truth. You know, we got up some shenanigans. We really did. We set a teacher on fire once. It was hilarious. Everyone was cracking up. They were pissing themselves. Not the teacher, obviously. They were screaming, screaming quite loud. Actually, I mean, I can still hear them. It was a bit horrible, actually. I mean, after that, yeah, that was it. School didn't want a part of it. I got thrown out. I go with Nick for a little while. Yeah, it was hideous, mate. Hideous. I hated those years. Do you know what I mean? 12-year-old in prison. Pff, do me a favour, mate. Got proper naughty. Really naughty, mate. Yeah, I didn't like it one bit. Too naughty for me. Yeah, my family. I got kind of family, as it were. You know, my old man, I don't see him no more because yeah, we had a big falling out. Big falling out. The old dear, she left. She left my old man when I was young, very young. So I don't really remember her, if I'm honest. I think she was a prostitute. You know, I got no shame in it. Yeah, she was a fucking brass. What can I say? She was a brass, an ugly brass. How's that? If I ever had kids, what do I tell them? You know what I mean? Oh, what's your gran? An ugly brass. You couldn't, could ya? Could ya? Could ya? Could ya? Nah. Nah, mate, you couldn't. Because everyone would be taking a fucking piss, wouldn't they? They'd be down the boozer, you walk in, it's like, oh, it's Larry. It's Larry. Oh, look, his mum's an ugly prostitute. You know what I mean? They talk. They're always talking, mate. Always fucking, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fucking shut up. She was a brass, let it ride. You know what I mean? Yeah, my dad, as I was saying, my dad. Yeah, we fell out. We had a big falling out. It was at Christmas. Drinks were flowing. We had we had Chinese. What we do is we order it on Friday night. We're a bit different, right? You'll love this, right, mate? Don't know where you grew up, Oxford, Cambridge, something like that, probably. Quite posh. That's fine, mate. Nothing against you as long as you've got good art. Good art, that's all I care about, mate. Yeah, so we have Chinese, right? So what we do is we order it on Friday, because nothing's open on Christmas Day, right? Even the Chinese, even though they're, obviously from a different, they're not from here, they're from China. Read that on the internet, mate. I'll look that up. I did on Google. Do you know that? Search for stuff. It's really good. Yeah, they don't open Christmas Day, right? So what we do is we order it on a Friday. We order a big old Chinese, me and the old man, and then we reheat it Christmas Day. So it's brilliant because it's like having a takeaway on the Christmas Day, but there's nothing open. So it's not as good as when you first buy it. When you first buy it, it's nicer. But yeah, so we're doing that, right? So we're sitting there having our Christmas dinner and that, pulled a cracker, and I'm thinking of Big Tony because of the joke, and I'm like, oh, Tony could do that, I'm telling him the story, right? And then the next thing you know, the old man's like, oh, son, I've got something to tell you. And I'm like, what is it, mate? You know what I mean? Fucking tell me, talk to me. All the suspense is killing me, mate. I'm fucking going, you know what I mean? I'm getting all rolled up in it anyway, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, fucking Christmas, what's he got to tell me? It's that important, and Christmas dinner ruining my fucking spring roll. I'm just trying to eat my fucking spring roll. I've got a prawn cracker in one hand, a spring roll in the other. Yeah? And the old man's trying to tell me. So I said, go on then, son, tell me. Tell me, what do you want to say? Just spit it out. And he goes to me, Larry, you'd love me for whatever, right? I go, well, you old man, of course I will, What have you done? Because I'm thinking in my head, would I love him? What's he fucking done? Has he nonce someone up? Has he done that again? Because if you've done that again, that's it. I don't give third chances. No third chances for you, pal. Trick me once, I'm a mug. Trick me twice, I'm a trick me 3 times, nah, mate. I ain't even going to tell you what I'd be then. So I'm going, spit it out, spit it out. So he tells me, he goes, I'm gay, son. I'm fucking gay. I go, what? What, happy? I'm happy. We're all happy. It's Christmas fucking day. I've got a spring roll, got a prawn cracker. And he's not just gay, right? Hear this, mate. I've got no problem with that. As long as you've got good art, I don't care. Good art is all that matters to me, mate. All right? I tell you that now. I got no prejudice in my body, mate. Not in my bones. Yeah? So I said to him, what do you mean? What kind of gay? And he goes, gay. Elton John gay. I'm like, Elton John gay? He goes, Elton John gay. I go, fine, mate. Elton John gay. Happy days. Yeah. You're still the same man to me. Of course. I'm not bitter, I'm not angry, I don't care. Good art, that's all I care about. All I care about. And then he goes, I got someone I want you to meet. And this is where things got a bit fruity. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought this is about to get naughty. So he goes, I've got a boyfriend. I said, you got a fucking boyfriend? All right. That's fine, mate. Maybe we'll meet one day. And he goes, I've invited him round. I said, what? Invited him round, Christmas Day, your boyfriend. And he goes to me, this kills me, mate. This killed me, mate. He goes, I want you to call him Daddy. I said, you having a fucking bubble? Are you having a bubble? He goes, Sam, I don't fucking joke. And he had that look. Do you know what I mean? That look, that he would have, yeah. I didn't want trouble. So he comes round, his boyfriend, Buster, his name was, or Kevin was his real name, but everyone calls him Buster. And I asked the question that we're probably all thinking, you're probably thinking the same. Why'd they call him Buster? Turns out he used to be in the old adult movie business. Yeah, enough said, mate. You can imagine what I'm saying. Imagine putting a fist in a toilet roll. Do you know what I mean? The tube. The damage. Think of that. So anyway, we're all having a few drinks. I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Christmas Day. I'm saying, hang on, you know, let's do our usual thing, Dad. Let's get a brass, you know, in memory of Mum, wherever she is, whatever cock she's sucking right now. Let's get a brass. Christmas Day, you know, do a couple of lines. Oh, cut that out. But, you know, bit of bugle on Christmas never hurt anyone, did it? Look at Jesus. You know what I mean? Look at him. He was all right. I bet he would loved a bit of that. Numb the pain. Fuck me good. Yeah, so we've done a bit of bugle. I'm like trying to ring up a brass, you know. Obviously, he didn't want one. He's got Buster, Kevin. Kevin fucking Buster. What a dirty bastard. So yeah, brass turns up. Did my business. Made her happy. I don't know what it is, mate. They all fall in love with me, you know what I mean? She's a brass. She wouldn't leave. She's going, oh, you know, I think she must have loved me or something, mate, because she's going, oh, my money, I need my money, you got to pay me. I said, honey, it's Christmas fucking Day, right? Freebies, what are you going to do, call the old bill? So I give her a little, you know, just a little warning shot, really, just a little slap round her face. And I told her, I said, get the fuck out of my house or I'll break your legs. So I guess the midnight, we're all pissed, I've done my beans, all geared up to the fucking nostrils. Oh. Yeah, knock on the door. It's 5 big fucking guys, man. I don't know where they're from, Russia or something. I mean, they are big. They got weapons, bats, all sorts. He goes to me, who did my daughter? I said, what are you talking about, pal? He said, are you the guy who didn't pay me money? And I went, oh, here we go. So I, joking, having a bubble, you know, it's Christmas Day, we're having a laugh, you know. I go, no, it's him. It's Buster. Kevin. He did it. So they take him outside. You'll get this, you'll love this, you'll love this. They take him outside and they give him a right hammering. I mean, they broke every bone in his fucking body. I mean, I was surprised he didn't die, if I'm honest with you. I mean, he should have died. You know what I mean? He got, it was vicious. You know what I mean? They cut him up pretty bad. I mean, I've seen some right ruckus, you know what I mean? I've seen chairs go across pubs and all sorts, mate. But this was nasty, mate, proper nasty. And yeah, that was it. My old man left that night and he said, oh, you know, you're a disgrace, you're a coward. You know, and I'm like, mate, my back, you know what I mean? I've got a fucking back, you know, a bad back. If I'd stood there and took a beating, I probably never walk, mate. So yeah, that's it. So I ain't heard from him. So that's the story of my old man. Yeah, really, there's not really much else to say. Thing is, growing up though, I'd say my old man was a bit nasty because obviously the old dear left. He had all this pent up. I don't know what it was. It was like he's hiding something. Yeah, obviously we know what that was now. He's hiding the fact that he wanted to hide a sausage in him. You know what I mean? That's not a homophobic joke, by the way, mate. That's just, you know, it's what we say around there. Bit of banter, yeah? I say I love everyone, mate. Good art's all I care about. So yeah, growing up, you know, he used to get a lot of shit because he was a good dancer. I mean, he used to love dancing, mate. Musical theatre, he was a talent. I mean, I'm very proud of him, very proud of him. But he used to get angry, you know, because he'd get a lot of abuse and he worked down the old, you know, well, not a mine as such, because we didn't have mines, but it was a similar thing, you know, you'd go, it's like a factory, basically, the Yellow Pages. Yeah, so I don't tell people my dad was a miner, but because what he'd done is he boxed all the Yellow Pages, he got them all and put them in boxes and then people go and deliver them, right? You know what I mean? That's how they get to your door. I know. That's what I know, you know. I always think, where did this come from? You know, it's a massive book, who carries it? People do it. That's how they get to the doors. So yeah, he used to box them up and everyone used to give him all shit, oh, la-di-da dancey pants, they used to call him. Yeah, la-di-da dancey pants, my old man. Dancer, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he used to get home, you know, he would drink heavy. He'd take his belt to me. He'd make me strip down because he said the clothes that I was wearing were inappropriate. He'd make me strip down and go in the garden. He'd make me practice his dance moves for him in the garden. I deserved it, I can't lie. It made me a stronger man. I mean, look, so I'm so strong now. But yeah, so anyway, that's my old man, mate. That's my childhood, so I hope you got enough there you can use. People interested, I hope. So what's my passion? It's a very good question. I do have a lot of passions. I'm a passionate guy. I'm creative, you know what I mean? I'm a bit of an artist. I think, like, hidden down there somewhere, but, you know, this tough exterior that, you know, everyone loves me. They do, they love me, mate. You know, I go to the bookies, they're like, Larry, you know, what's a good horse? You know, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, number 3, I'm guessing. They don't know that, though, you know, they take what I say, which is great. I love that. They're like my people, they follow me. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as saying a modern day Jesus Christ, but people have said, you know, they have said that, those exact words. Well, not people, I've said it, but I know that they're thinking it when I meet them. You know what I mean? You meet them, the eye contact, and you're like, you're thinking I'm like Jesus, you know, and I'm here to save you all, and maybe I am.